Hey friends, it's Sonia Miller with Junk Monkey Paint Company, and welcome back to another daily chat here on the channel that is devoted to morning chats over coffee about something regarding business and growing your business. And so I've been getting a lot of questions from you guys about editing movies. I've been telling you guys that video is king and queen, and I've shared with you that one of the editing apps that I use is called iMovie, and I'm going to show you how I make use of it today. So there's plenty of, if you see what you like, just know that you can go down the rabbit hole of right here on YouTube looking up more iMovie tutorials. I'm just going to show you how I like to use it, and if you enjoy listening to me and my business chats, you know that I keep it very simple. And honestly, I don't overcomplicate it. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to take you into my phone, and I'm going to show you how I use the app. And now I have to tell you, just as part of keeping it simple, I love to shoot video with my iPhone. My video that I shoot goes into my camera roll. Yesterday here on the channel, we talked about ideas for what you could film. Go back and listen into that one yesterday to get some ideas. Because when you've now shot your footage with your phone or your camera, in this case, I'm going to be editing on my phone because I think that will be the easiest thing for you guys to be able to see and know, like I said, that you don't have to overcomplicate it to do really cool stuff on social media to promote your business. So I imagine in your mind that you've already filmed your stuff. You already have it into your camera roll. And now what I'm going to do is pull it up in my iMovie, and I'll show you how I work on it. And to get this app, just know that it is an Apple product. So if not, you might want to look for something comparable. Perhaps Google something comparable for the Android that will be comparable to the iMovie app. But for me, I am an iPhone lover, and if you have Mac products, whether it is you have a desktop computer, you have an Apple iPad, or the iPhone, just know that this program will work on this, okay? So let's go ahead. And by the way, you go into your app store, and I downloaded it, and I only paid a couple dollars for it. That was it. All right, friends, so you can see on the screen right now, I think if I just move my cursor here, you can see it. I'm on my phone. This is the view I'm seeing when I look down. So this will be the view that you would see. It is just a star with a camera on it, and that is what you want to click on to open up the contents of iMovie. Now in here, you're going to see that if you follow my creative channel, my Sonia Miller, it's my creative vlog channel here, you will probably recognize some of these scenes because I do. You can tell right now I'm up to my movie 103. So I have done a lot of editing in here, and these are all movies that I've done in the past. So I am an active user of iMovie, okay? So remember, what you're gonna wanna do is have your videos saved, and then you come to this part. You're gonna log in. Now you're not going to have all these movies. These are basically projects that I have saved down that I made a movie out of bits and parts of what I vlogged, okay? So this is what I would do. I would hit the plus button, and it's going to ask me, do I want to create a movie or a trailer? Well, we're making movies here, right? We're making videos here, so you're gonna wanna select movie. So I'm gonna press on that, and then it takes me into my camera roll, and I'm seeing stuff in here that I have taken video of, or that I have on my phone right now, pictures and everything. You see at the top up here, if you can see my cursor, where it says media at the top, I'm going to click that on my phone. And this is where it basically allows me to create the selection of what is inside my camera roll. So do I only want to see video? Do I want to see photos? Do I want to see it all in one category? Moments is pretty much everything. Video is just all your video. Let's click on it. There you go. Let me see here, video all or recently added, and there you go. This is all video of stuff that I've taken on my phone. And do you see over here, it says how many seconds each one of those videos are. So these are all videos, and I can pull them in, okay? So let's go back again. So again, I can pull in from anything I want here on my phone. So I like to just pull from video, but just know that you can put photos in as well. You can build a video out of all your photos if that's something that you want to do. So let's start. So let's say I'm going to go into my video section. I'm going to go into my recently added. That will get me my recent videos that I've taken on my phone. And let's pull something fun and work on together today. So you guys ask me things like, Sonia, how do you edit videos? How do you splice videos to be able to put them together? So I'm going to talk about it here today. You asked me, how do you do the time lapse where you can speed up your videos? how would you put together a roundup, meaning like bits and pieces of videos. You asked me about, you know, making a vlog into a video. Let's see, voiceover, adding music, adding text to your video, all those sorts of things, okay? So let's go ahead and over the next couple days, we're gonna continue to talk about video because I don't want to overwhelm you. Today's video will be basically, we're gonna put together a video and you're gonna see a lot of the tools that you can use to pull one together. So let me find a couple things here that I've selected. Let's see here, something fun. All right, here is a video I took of the magazine rack. So I basically selected down here, all these rows are just basically film. Think about like film strips, okay? So I found one right here. This is a picture, or a video I should say, of a mermaid tail painted magazine rack. You saw my vlog. And I took a little after video of it because this is going to be really good to show people the color and what you can do with the color mermaid tail. A lot of times people want to see what color is mermaid tail on a piece of furniture and out of the can. So this is good. So I took that video. Now I can play it to remind myself what it is, or I can hit this little check mark here, which I'm going to do. And basically it becomes highlighted and it says, okay, Sonia. So the moment that you hit create video down here, do you see down blue at the bottom? What's going to happen is the movie is going to be created out of the things that I select. So this is going to answer a lot of your questions because I'm going to create a video right now out of the bits and pieces that are in my phone. So this could be in your mind, you've done a sequence of videos right now and you know, it all makes sense. Your intro, your middle, your end, whatever, but we'll do bits and pieces since you guys asked about how do you do a montage. Okay. Go into your camera roll, select some stuff that you've videoed. So we got that one. Let's throw in, let's see, let's throw in this one right here as well. You guys know that I just announced pillows and also some Junk Monkey swag over on junkmonkeypaint.com. If you haven't, now you know. This was a video I shot in my living room here of a pillow on my couch. So I'm going to select that as well. I think that will be fun. So do you see at the bottom, it says down here right now that I've selected 2 items and my video is currently less than 1 minute. All right, let me find something else. Okay, so this is a funny picture. This is a funny thing. I was getting ready to take a shower and I saw Stanley Cat laying on the bed and I could tell Matt or Riley had been by and covered the cat up. Our cat loves the lounge. We have a cat dog, okay? And so I'm gonna go ahead and create a funny video out of that. And I think there's noise on that one. I'll show you how I can remove the noise. So let's hit a check mark there. Is there anything else I want to add here? I think that's good. You can see here on my phone that I recently did a vlog where I filmed all the parts that made it up when I was over in Erie, Junkin. So those are all there. Let's pretend that I want to throw some part of that in as well. Okay. I'm gonna click on it. I scrolled, I click on it, I hit the check mark. All right, now I've got 4 items in my movie basket down here, okay? And it's looking like my movie is going to be about 1 minute long. Once I've selected all the parts, and you can add stuff in later, it's not too late, but here's where you pretty much want to gather it all up. I'm going to hit that beautiful 2 words down here, okay? Create movie. So let's go ahead and hit that one right there. Looking up to make sure I'm still recording here, guys. I think we're good. I'm going to hit create movie. All right, so now do you see what happens? It's like we're sitting in a movie theater right here and we can see the 4 bits of my movie. So I'm basically moving this back and forth right here with my thumb, okay? Do you see where my arrow is? So I'm taking my thumb and I'm just pushing it, okay? I'm pushing it to the left. I'm pushing it to the right. You see what's happening up above? It's giving me the view of what's down below. All my little bits and pieces here that I have on my phone. Again, this can be your video. Stanley Cat's like, why are you looking at me, human? Leave me in here. I was just relaxing, okay? So we've got 4 bits and pieces that make up the movie. Now in between, do you see this little, like, looks like a bow tie right here? That is basically my ability to make my video have a transition in between each piece. So let's go ahead. I can slide my movie back and forth right here. And wherever this bar is showing up, it's showing me what is above it. And that's that part of the movie that I'm editing on or working on. So let's give it as an example. If I just start to hit play, any of these pieces of video that have sound, you're going to hear it. You might hear my dog in the background right now. Matt just came home, so they're all excited. All right, there's that. Do you see how it just kind of like faded into the pillow here? Watch again. I can see at the bottom that this clip is about to be done. So watch it as it fades because that bow tie is a fade. Boom, and there we go, right? This one, this little piece, can you hear the audio? That's my shower running in the background and Stanley relaxing on the bed. This is me and Chris when we were out junking and thrifting. You guys saw that part of my vlog, right? So real quick, if I wanna transition or not have a transition, the power is when I click on that bow tie that is right there in the middle. Okay, so I'm just gonna take my thumb and I'm gonna click on it. And when I do you see what opens up in the bottom down here? It tells me if I don't want to have some sort of transition right there, I can hit none. All right, and when I hit that, do you see how it matches down here? That line matches none. If I want to create more of like a slide, a different sort of transition, just fun effects that you can do, right? And the fact that you can do this on your phone is awesome. Let me slide back a little bit and replay that. Watch how that transition changes. And do you see how it just pushed, like it really just slid over. I do like that transition. So let's go ahead, click all the bow ties just for fun. You can play with the fade, the slide, whatever you want to do here. So that's what that part is for. Or if you want to have none, just hit the bar and then watch what happens. It just flicked into the very next scene, right? Easy peasy. So that is how you transition. That is how you connect your video pieces and parts together. All right, so the volume, obviously, it records all the sound for all of these. So this is where you decide, okay, do I want the sound to play? So if this was a style video where you're talking, you wouldn't have to do anything, right? You could come in and cut parts off of it. Let's say, for example, let's do that. Let's say I go, okay, Sonia, this scene right here is too long and I only want, just a part of it, okay? Or there's words on top of it and I'm going to cut part of it out. What I'm going to do is slide, I'm gonna listen. When it gets to the part that I want to cut out, I'm going to stop it right with my thumb. When you touch the screen, it will stop. Then what I'm going to do is actually use my thumb to select this square right here that symbolizes that part of the video. Once I click it, do you see how I get now more options that come up, okay? We talked about working on the effects in between it, but this, when I touch that part of the video, okay? When I touch this part or any of the parts that make up the video, it gives me another menu that comes below, all right? So this is where I get the most basic tools to be able to work with that part of the video. All right, what do you think the rabbit signifies? All right, what do you think the rabbit means? Slow and easy wins the race, right? Or that's the rabbit, sorry, that's the turtle. And then the rabbit is like, woohoo, we're taking off, all right? So you see down there, you have the scissors, which means that this is your ability to be able to cut and splice and do what you want with that part of the video. You have it looks like a little speedometer on the front of your car. Do you want to speed it up or slow it down? This little button right here is, do you want the sound on or do you want the sound off? This little T right here is just like when you're in Word, in a Word document. T symbolizes text, and this is going to give you the ability to put text on top of your video. And then this right here allows you to kind of do some more filters and change up how it looks. Very, very basic things, right? So let's go and play with it a little bit here. So again, this is my entire 4 pieces that make up my video, or how many pieces that make up yours. I touch that part of the video that I want to work on. I can slide it back and forth. When I slide it back and forth and I'm like, I want to cut it like right there, Sonia, or actually, I don't have a whole lot of video to work with there, so let me move it somewhere. I slide that in a little bit, okay, and let's pretend that that is the perfect spot that I want to start my video at. What's going to happen is, again, I'm going to select that part of the video. Do you see the menu at the bottom? I'm going to hit the scissors, just like I'm going to get ready to cut it in half, okay? And then let's see, I'm going to select that. I'm going to hit the scissors, and then I'm going to hit the word split. And now I've just split that part off, right? So if I want to get rid of that part that I just split apart from this part of the video, guess what I do? I hover over that part of the video with my thumb, and I'm going to hit the delete button down here at the bottom. Get ready, it's going to disappear. Guess what? Now I've got that short clip right here. All right, that's the perfect length right there that I want it. I'm going to stop it with my thumb. I'm going to select a piece of video. I'm going to, it's the scissors is already highlighted down here because that's the last tool I used. I'm going to hit the split, and then I know I want to take off the back end. So I'm going to hit that part of the video that I just split apart. The part that I don't want, I hit the delete button, and that is gone. So this little video is now even shorter than it initially was, right? Okay, so here is me coming up to my pillow, sitting on the couch here. I can decide what I want to do with it. Let's say, for example, I say, I want to speed this up, okay? Again, it's as easy as selecting the part of the video that I want. So my thumb is going to select this. I'm going to put my thumb on my phone right over this section right here. All right, do you see it now selected? I've got my list of tools in the bottom. Now what I'm going to do is go ahead and hit the little speedometer. All right, Sonia, now you're going to slide this bar back and forth. Do you want it to go slow or do you want it to go fast? So think about it, guys. If you've recorded something and you want to fast forward it, this is where you play with how fast you want it to go. Do you see how that clip expands and shortens just like an accordion? Just like this, right? I'm going to put mine on the fastest, which is the rabbit. All right. Now you're going to hear, I haven't turned down the audio, so you'll know this sound when you hear. Actually, I don't think there's any sound in this video. Oh, we'll have to use the last part of the clip to show you how to turn off the audio. Okay, so I'm going to hit play right here. There it is. Fast forward. All right. Whew, that's a quick view. I walked in, looked at that pillow. All right, and there we go. Now here's Stanley Cat. All right. Does that make sense with how you fast forwarded that, guys? Really easy. Select the video. Do you want rabbit? Do you want turtle? All right, that's why I say this is a beautiful app, because if you're like me and you like to keep it simple, you're you know, when it comes to making videos, finding an app that will work with you and allow you to not overcomplicate it is so good. And that's why I recommend iMovie, because it is awesome to be able to work with it. Just simple things that you have to do, right? So here's Stanley Cat. For example, do you hear my shower running in the background? Not to mention that really like look that Stanley's giving me right now. All I have to do is click right on that section of the video. And instead of it going to the speedometer, right, I don't want to speed it up in any sort of way. I'm going to click on this button right here next to it, which says sound. And I click on the sound. And then all I have to do is hit this little, this is my sound bar right here. How high do you want it? How low do you want it? But a lot of times I'll just shut it off by hitting this little sound button over here. And now do you see how it got a slash through it? That's because now, and also if you look on the video itself, you'll see like it's like the sound has been cut off. That's what we did. Now when I hit play, no shower in the background, just the cat looking at you weird, going, why are you, right? So here is an example. So if I wanted to turn off my sound, remember just how I showed you, if I wanted to edit any parts of this out, all I would do is stop and start the video, just listen to the audio, cut off any words, whatever I want to do. But I'd select the video. Again, it's already on the sound down here. I would turn it off. And now I have no sound. So you can play with it depending on the type of movie that you want to make. I'm going to turn the sound back on. There it is. Very easy, right? Okay, we got our text here. So do you see what, when I hit the text button, let's say, for example, I wanted to put a title on here or something like that. I can scroll across the bottom down here, all right, and hit with my finger anything that I like, all right? So you know what, I'm kind of drawn to this little pop-up down here. Let's click on that one right here. So I'm going to click pop-up. Do you see here? It just gives you examples of how the words look. So if you want a title, if you want to title something, you can, just depending on the type that you want, like the look that you want. Let's hit pop up right there. And do you see what pops up on the screen? Title text here. All you have to do is select that part. And do you see how it gives you a box? You guys are probably used to seeing that blinking cursor right there. Backspace it. And then all I have to do is add whatever I want. Thrifting day out. All right, hit done, and there we go. Now, if I go back to play it, let's see how that falls. Perfect, right? So you can have fun with that. That does not have to be hard. All right, so again, if you want the title to be on the front, just know that you would put it right here. So I'm going to select the front. I am going to make sure my text is on right here. And then I'm going to hit something, I don't know, somewhere I want to, let's see here, some wording that I like, my title, my text. Then I'm going to go ahead. Okay, my phone's just being slow. I can put whatever I want right here. Junk Monkey Adventures. And make sure you do your, you know, I'm doing this really quickly right now, but make sure that you do your spelling correctly. Woohoo! All right, we are flying just like that. So I can hit done to get back. Whoop. If at any point you want to work some more on it, this is a project, right? You haven't saved it down just yet. So just know, just at any time you're working on this. So if you're working on a video, you walk away, you come back, you can go into iMovie, you can pull that project back up, you can hit edit, and there it comes back up for you again to be able to work on, right? Easy enough. So let's say, for example, I want to add some other stuff in, start playing around with these little features like the little plus button right here. Now, do you see audio right here listed? Well, how do you add some music, Sonia? If you have music on your phone that you're planning to use and that you have it saved, this is how you would pull it up right here through your audio section. Soundtracks, my music, sound effects. Now, you just got to make sure that you have music in your phone to be able to do that, right? That's why a lot of people, you know, if you want to really get into like bigger editing where you're now working with music and things like that, a lot of times we save it on our desktop and not our phone. So just kind of get used to knowing that as long as you have your music on your phone that you can access, that's going to be the music you want, you're good to go. You can just add it in there, okay? If I want to do a voiceover, I'm going to click voiceover right here. And guess what? It's telling me, get ready to record, Sonia. Get ready to record. Now what it's going to do is it's going to, as soon as I hit the record button, okay, it's kind of showing me my levels right now, how close I should hold the phone to my lips right now, because the closer I get, the hotter it is to the microphone, right? Meaning you want to stay from the red, you want to stay back somewhere, maybe somewhere around the middle right here, green, yellow, not into the red. So kind of get to a good space for you right where, you know, where you need to hold it, depending on how loud you're projecting your voice. I'm projecting my voice loud right now because I'm filming a tutorial. And then all I would have to do is hit record, and it's going to basically lay down a track for me below all my videos. So let's give it a shot. All right, let's go. And it depends here if you have your sound up or your sound off. You would get that all in place before you do this, right? Recording in. Hey friends, welcome to my Junk Monkey Paint Adventures. You know me, I love to thrift and I love to paint and I love to junk. And sometimes I even have my trusty sidekick with me. This is Stanley Cat, who really doesn't want me around today. So that's okay, Chris. And you know what? This is our day thrifting. All right, friends. All right, you just saw me record something over those videos. And now, do you see, I'm going to hit accept, like I'm happy with it, re-record it if you want to, wing it, do what you got to do. And now, do you see that down below? That is my audio. So if I go back to the beginning, guess what's going to play? All right, pretty cool, right? So that is how you make a video. Play around inside here. But those are all the components of what it takes. There is no reason that you can, I mean, you can get really simple where you're filming the video. You don't have to do a voiceover. You don't have to add music unless you want to, anything like that. Just think about the style of what you're doing. And again, yesterday here, we talked about the different ideas for videos. I think I gave you 14 different ideas for videos. So film your video, have fun with it when you play with it, and pull it up here in iMovie. All right, so the last thing is, this is our project right now, right? So what do we do when we're done? We're like, okay, I got it where I want it. This is perfect. This is perfect. Well, guess what? You see that little done up there in the corner? You hit done on your phone, okay? Now it tells you this is it right here. 38 seconds is the length of my movie. Do I want to edit it some more? If I do, I can reopen it. But if not, I can go ahead and I can put it in the trash. Or do you see this square right here with the arrow? I can click on that and I can save it wherever I want to save it. So for me, I export my, actually, I don't export my project. I do save video, and that one, then it'll ask me how, like what size do I want to put it in? And this is the quality that you get to pick. Obviously, I want the best quality possible. So what happens is I'm going to select the 1080. It's telling me, Sonia, I'm exporting your movie. I'm putting it into one video, and it's going to magically appear in your camera roll, okay? And from there, we all know how to upload things to social media and to put it places that we want to put it, right? The movie was exported to your photo library. So now it's just up to me to go ahead and to, honestly, I can go into my camera roll. Actually, let me do that for you real quick. I can go into my camera roll, and actually there it is. Do you see it showing up right here? It says it's 37 seconds. It's the last thing that went to my camera roll. I'm gonna hit play. Turn on my junk monkey paint adventures. You know me, I love to thrift, and I love to paint, and I love to junk, and sometimes I even have my trusty sidekick with me. This is Stanley Cat, who really doesn't want me around today. All right. So now I'm going to go to my social media, whatever platforms I play on, and I can pull it up. So I hope this was helpful for you guys today. I would love it if you are loving this group. In order for it to keep on moving forward and keep on trucking forward, that will mean that I'm going to need your love and support, okay? So please go ahead, hit the subscribe button if you have not already done so. That is amazing if you would be so kind enough to do that for me. Give this video a thumbs up, leave me a heart, leave me a comment below. And also, if you have a question, right? Because as we continue on here in the group, I want to be able to help you guys more and to be able to answer the questions that you have on your mind. So I am so excited to see what you guys go on to create, because when you start doing movies, you just will continue to grow from here, right? You just get better, you get quicker, but that is how easy it can be. And you can do it on your phone. I've shared with you guys before that a lot of times when I am, even when I'm doing vlogs, because I'm a regular vlogger, I'm in here on this channel daily, and I also have my second channel. So I am vlogging every single day of my life, which means a lot of video. And when I'm traveling, if I'm sitting somewhere where I do, you know, I'm in like a holding pattern, like a passenger in a vehicle or something like that, I will work on my phone, because usually we have our phone with us, right? And then from there, I can go ahead and upload it and put it to wherever I want to put it. But you can do that. And the cool thing is you don't need to have Wi-Fi when you're working in iMovie. It will open up. So when I'm traveling on the road and I don't have access to Wi-Fi, or there's dead spots, dead zones, that sort of thing with the Wi-Fi, I can go ahead and still edit. And then when I get home and get access to, like I'm back in a space, I can then upload it to wherever I want to upload it. So was that a good tutorial for you? Have you ever used iMovie before? Did you learn something today? Did you see how simple it was? And let me know if there's something in particular that you're trying to do with your movie that maybe you want my help in, so I can help you out a little bit more. All right, my friends, I'm out of here. I will see you guys again tomorrow, right here on this channel every morning, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'll teach you something to do with business to help you grow. All right, see you tomorrow. Thank you for the love, for subscribing and the thumbs up. All right, see you guys. Bye.